Okay, guys, so this is the island that I made by hand. I used chisel and bits because apparently you can't put snow on ice, right? So, uh, oop, oh no, I got my angel ring. That's how I'm flying. I haven't cheated at anything in. This is the my little penguin pool that my sister wanted, and up here I got a bit of gelid cryotheum to look like a Anita pool. But you can see this is the first place I built because it was very square. I got pretty lazy. Um, This is my favorite thing here. I got the lift. I'm just gonna do 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 do. Oh yeah! Alrighty. So we'll start off in the prison. We go down, chunk 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 chunk, and open sesame. There we go. So in here we have some mobs. So the concept is that you go and you flick a lever and then it summons different kinds of mobs depending what you want. You can farm whatever you need. Um, this one, this is our little cow farm we've got going. Everyone loves farming cows. Beautiful work. Some of this is just to teleport it, all the loot away. Because there used to be sacrificial lambs here, but we've moved them to here. So you can see there's a lever just there. A lot of these cells are empty because I got a bit lazy, but eventually I want to finish it and have one of every mob, maybe two like Noah. So directly under the prison is blood magic. So this is the first time I've really gone heavy into blood magic. So there's three things going on here. So the first one is obviously I've got a tier 5 blood altar at the moment, not tier 6, just because I don't see the need for it. And then I've also got a sacrifice going on underneath here. I just gotta flick the switch and maybe probably take this out, but you can see, let's take this out. You can see that I'm generating blood. So the way that I'm also putting shit in. So let me just turn this to redstone on. All right, so there we go. I'm generating blood because if I go back up to the lobby, not the lobby, oh no, to the prison, of course. Why would I go to the lobby again? Obviously that lobby's not finished because it's clearly not a lobby. You can see that those sheep are gone, right? So if I've got a pick here, I do. I can just quickly break this, and you can see once I summon the sheepies, they're getting sacrificed to the blood altar, which is directly below them. So still sacrificial lambs, just in a different capacity. I might just leave that hole open so I can do that more often. But for lag purposes, I'm gonna quickly turn this off. Whee! It's really funny that you turn off something like a blood altar just with a simple lever. What a weird thing, you know? Oh, the reason I don't need to farm it is I've got a fair bit of life essence now, so I just, when I want it, I can use it, but for now I'm just putting it on hold. I want to get the rest of my base done. So this is my favorite part, is the factory, and this is why I'm making the video now, before it's actually finished. Oh shit, I completely forgot to fill this in last night. Let me just kill some of these guys and get me some packed ice. You know, I'll just, as long as it's one high, that'll be fine. No one's going to spawn in that. So the concept here, so obviously I've got my AE drives here. As you saw, like I was wiring from the back. I've got the wires coming all the way through the ceiling up into my supercomputer. I haven't done my inscribers yet, but the concept is I'm going to use redstone timers. Perfect. So that way, not timers, sorry, redstone level emitters. So if there's enough resources, it'll make me more hard drives automatically. I've got a setup here. It's not AE setup though, but if I want to use it, I just put this in here and it will work for the empowerer, which is kind of nice. Obviously, disassembler there. So this stuff is all plugged in though. This is the bit I started with first. I am missing capacitors in certain ones though, because again, this is a work in progress. but you can either put whatever you want in this sag mill. You can put it in here, and it will churn through. It obviously needs capacitor, and then it will get taken out and put into the system. Or you can just put it in the system and you can work it that way. But the other thing you can do is, ugh, don't even have it on me. Need to get a wrench. Oop. There we go, get a Certus Quartz wrench. And you'll see what we've done here is made it so it's easily accessible. So if I want to just blow all my resources, I can just say, put all the cobble in the world in there, right? And it will go out, go in, and then it'll go back into the system. So I've got this if I want a certain amount done without having to use the crafting mechanic of AE2, or I can have it automatically feed in there, or then on top of that, once I've finished the computer, I can then use the crafting system. I'll get the same for the mechanism setups. That's all done fine and dandy. I have, this is my power generation. I got I'm just maxed on everything because my favorite part about this and what I actually have to break is, unfortunately, the ground is a capacitor bank and it leads up to the ceiling. And I thought, oh, this is a really cool concept, right? You know, like you'll see over here, you can see my back cabling that I actually plug. I don't even put the machines on the vibrant capacitors because I'm cheap and lazy, but I also needed that so I could put the green item conduits in because I needed that bottom, or I didn't need it, I preferred the bottom side for item conduits. Because if you quickly break this with this, you can see that I've got it. So I've got the option of item conduit or the option of AE, without having to have too many of these facades. The facades clearly show you where you need to click if you want to really mass do something. Same with here. I actually used it wasn't a real facade because I had to use mechanism block to get rid of the gases, which is really annoying. So if I get my pickaxe again and I just break this, you can see the output is just there for the generators that go straight into the capacitor bank. But the capacitor bank is lagging, so I am going to have to destroy it. I've got my ultimate furnaces here, which is also what I was setting up, obviously through AE, and I will then do I'll do large storage crates again for these ultimate furnaces. In here, this is PB's secret tunnel. We go wee all the way down here, right? And then this is how we get to each other's base. He hasn't finished it, obviously, and these are glowstone blocks, just so it's lit up. Over there is his island, so we're going to do a bit of a train network, which is going to be pretty fun. But let me just quickly run back here, and you'll notice that, you know, he's used lighting in here. These are all glowstone blocks up here. So that way I don't have to care about what the lighting's like. It's going to be guaranteed light. And like I have, obviously, I've got more to do, but I just wanted to show people the capacitor bank before I unfortunately destroyed it. They're all vibrant capacitors. It didn't take too long because I've got Mystical Ag. I'll be able to show you my Mystical Ag setup. Some people think I spawned things in, so I'll show you how I did not spawn things in, and you know how easy mystical agriculture is in just 1 second. Once he's there, we go. We up to the top. So this is my initial base. Okay, so in here we have, it's currently turned off, but this is all the things that I am farming. But because I've moved my system, these wireless transfer nodes are going to the wrong spot, and I haven't been bothered to move it across. You might go, oh, that doesn't look like too many seeds, right? You go like, oh, as if that's gonna have any dent in what items you actually need. I'll quickly show you my system, and you'll soon see that not only is it enough, I really don't even need to run mystical agriculture because I got plenty of it in my ME drives. So wait for the you always know that it's like time to go when that thing's open. If you try and rush, you get stuck in the floor. Just an FYI. So you can see if I go at mystical, like look at all the essence. Usually I get the essence to change itself, but I because I'm moving, I haven't got any of my crafters going. Um, I've got way too much. Like look at that's 2,300 blocks of insanium. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off my build before I had to destroy. This was my favorite part, like being able. Me and PB, the person I play with, we were like, I wonder if we'll ever fill this thing up. Like that is a massive amount of RF, considering I'm just using the four power supplies, but I've got so much RF that everything is backing up at the moment. Like so, this makes a little bit of hydrogen, and then oh sorry, this makes hydrogen and turns it into the ethylene, as you can see every tick. But the ethylene's pretty much full and everything, like it's only taking a bit every now and then. So I've got ridiculous amounts of biofuel. That's a capped cache, and that's melon, like, because you use nature seeds, and you get the best bang for your buck if you make melons, and especially melon slices, because obviously it's 9 times better than normal melons. So that's my build, and I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to play on the server, just give me a holler, because, like, we are technically at waitlist, but anything for my porno gamers. I love you guys. See ya.